Long-term thinking will make you successful and different from the crowd because everyone around you is thinking short-term. And that's why everyone indulges in instant gratification because they don't see the consequences of their actions. There are consequences. What the people around you don't realize, and what maybe you don't realize, is that there are consequences to your actions. There are consequences to playing video games, to watching porn, to watching Netflix, scrolling on social media, and or any bad habit has got you into this mess. And you've clicked on this video, and my name is Alfie, and I'm hopefully gonna get you out of that mess. Everything I mentioned just then, your brain's going to disagree with. At least one of the things I just mentioned, you're like going to fight for with your life, like you're going to protect it with your soul. You are going to say to me, no, 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 video games are bad. Or are you going to say, no, 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 watching porn isn't bad, I promise, I promise, I promise, I promise. You're going to argue against something, bro. Like, the reason why I'm able to call you out is because I know exactly what you are doing, because I've been there as well. And so I'm on the other side, and I want to help you go onto the other side because this is actually a good life to live. You need to start thinking about the consequences of your actions. And you think you're different, and there'll be no consequences to your actions. You are not different. You are going to be the same as every single other person, and you are going to suffer the same consequences as every single other person who has indulged in those bad habits. I'm here to help you stop suffering those consequences, because once you stop suffering from those consequences, your life will just suddenly become better. Long-term thinking is what delayed gratification needs, because delayed gratification is sacrificing the pleasure you can get right now for your future self's gain. You are sacrificing right now the short term for the long term, for your future self. So why don't you do yourself a favor and actually think long term and actually start making something of yourself? Because even though it might be painful right now, your future self will look back with pride. Because so far, let's be real, right? I guarantee you're watching this video, you hate your life. I guarantee you hate yourself, bro. And what have you been doing so far? You've been playing video games, watching porn, and scrolling through social media, on Netflix, watching anime, all these bad habits. You've been doing all of this, now you hate your life. And, like, to me, it's no surprise. To be honest, bro, I don't understand why you're surprised about you hating your life. Because you need to start thinking, right? If you was to start exercising, reading, doing all the good habits, delaying gratification for your future self, you know right now you'd probably be happier because you're doing all the good habits. Right now you're doing all the bad habits. And you're sacrificing your future self for you right now. You're selfish. You're absolutely selfish. You are sacrificing the benefits that your future self can get so that you right now feel happy and you right now get a little bit of pleasure. And we need to start talking about the compound effect. So you know what a compound effect is, right? It's kind of like, or at least you know what compound interest is. It's kind of like when, so let's say you have £1,000 in the bank, and the interest rate is 10% every year. So it increases by 10% every year, right? So at first it's £1,000. Then the year, like the first year, it's £1,100, right? And then when it compounds, it's 10% of 1,100 now, and that is 1,210. I'm pretty sure, and that's kind of like how compound interest works. So we'll start here at like maybe 1,000, and over time I'll go like that. And so the compound effect isn't just for banks, isn't just for like interest or money. It's the exact same with your success. So I want you to think right now, why do people stop doing the good habits? It's because the results don't show instantly, right? We're used to, in this modern day, right? We're used to, you've been conditioned. You are used to seeing success instantly. You're so used to seeing results happen immediately. You're used to seeing changes so quick that now you can't wait. And so I know you, bro. You stopped exercising multiple times. You tried getting a six pack before, and it didn't work within the first month, and you weren't happy, and you stopped because that stupid app told you that you get it in 30 days, and it doesn't happen in 30 days. It happens over months and maybe even years to get a good body like that. So if you think you're gonna get it in 30 days, I'm here to help. I'm here to make you reconsider. I'm not going to criticize you because it's not even your fault. You've been conditioned by everyone else that you are going to get results like that, like that, like that. The guy's usually taking steroids, but you think it's natural because in the title it's a natural. Let's be real. You understand that it's going to take time for your flesh to literally change to get a good body, right? You kind of understand it's going to take time. It doesn't take 30 days for your literally like your flesh to be sculpted a different way. It just doesn't like happen overnight. And exercising and any other good habit is usually a form of delayed gratification. It's called delayed gratification for a reason. The results don't show instantly, the results are delayed. You know that graph we talked about, the compound interest graph? This is how success goes, right? And so you're here, you don't have a good body, you don't have money, so you're pretty much broke. You don't read any books, you have no success in any area besides like probably like Fortnite. And so you're right here right now. But as the more times you delay gratification, right now you won't see results. But it goes like that. Genuinely, bro, you will not see results in certain areas for a while. It might take you like 2 months to see some good progress in your body. It might. You're in it for the long term, bro. You need to stop with these 30-day workout challenges and then you'll be like Goku. You need to stop that, bro. You need to actually start thinking, I'm in it for the long term. If I do this now and carry on this for the rest of my life, I will get success in this area. With this YouTube channel, if I just post regularly every week for like an uncomfortable amount of time, longer than most people would, most people give up. If I just carry on, I guarantee you I'll experience the same graph. And if you're watching this right now, bro, watching around a year, I will have experienced. I will be somewhere here on this graph. I'm not sure if I'll be here or if I'll be there. I'll be somewhere on this graph, bro. Watch. I want to start talking about a mindset that you should have when you're going around delayed gratification. Because right now you're probably thinking, alright, Alfie, yeah, we're in it for the long term, but it's going to take too long to show results, so what's the point? The time is passing by anyway, right? Doesn't matter if your goal is 10 years, 20 years, 5 years, 1 year. Does not matter. Why? Because the time is passing by anyway, right? Literally the only difference is, did you do the habit and get success in it or not, right? Did you do the habit or did you not? Did you get success? Did you not? Right? If you exercise every day for a year, you like use your brain, bro. You're gonna have a better body than you do right now, bro. You're probably like a bit flabby. You're probably developing love handles, right? Or maybe you even already have them, bro. Like, let's be real, right? If you exercised, just exercise. No diet, no nothing. Just exercise on anything you want. Could literally be 10 sit-ups, 10 squats, and 10 push-ups. If you did that for an entire year, you'd probably have a better body than you do right now. If you did that for 5 years, you'd have a better body than you do right now. 10 years, you'd have a much better body. And over time, you'll just get better anyway because you might look at more YouTube videos and realize, oh, I should be exercising like this, or I should be dieting, or I'm actually going to start dieting, blah, 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 blah. The time is passing by anyway. The length of your goal does not matter. Along the way, you will see success. You'll see success along the way. It's not like it's just beat me. It's literally just along the way, you'll get success. And if you want something to motivate you, if you do not do that habit, someone else will, and they will take the success that you want, and you'll still be a fat, ugly, insecure video gamer who watches anime. You need to get into gear so that someone else can't take the success that you want. Is that clear? Now, I didn't like it when YouTubers would rant and they would just be like, oh, you guys need to get into it, but I'm not going to give you advice. I hated those type of people, right? I'm not going to rant to you. I'm not going to tell you all of this for you not to like have practical steps to actually go and implement it. Okay, so one of the best steps that I can give you to start thinking longer term and delaying gratification is to start setting goals and start making progress towards them, right? So you can literally set a goal for anything. Get a girlfriend, go on NoFap, start exercising, start reading. Anything you want, bro. Could be get a girlfriend. It could be literally anything, bro. You could get a whiteboard. You could get like the self-improvement text above me, right? Anything you want. Literally anything. And I want you to set a goal. And I'll give you a pro tip here, bro. Think big. There's some like special magic thing to thinking big, right? You may have never like thought, but thinking big is like it's a gold mine, bro. Like it's sick, bro. And you need to start being ambitious because when you become ambitious, you just make more progress to that goal anyway. Even if it was like, even if you felt uncomfortable setting it, even if it felt like I'm not gonna achieve this. We already talked about how the time's passing by anyway, right? You might have objections to not setting big thinking goals, right? The time's passing by anyway. And let's be real. If you set that smaller minuscule goal, you're gonna try and make progress to that bigger goal anyway. So if the time is passing by anyway, why don't we just make that period of time shorter to achieve that other goal? Why don't we like strive for more? Strive for more, bro. When you're setting a goal, understand that you are that guy, bro. Understand, like, it's so like crazy to me how people don't see themselves as that guy when it comes to setting goals. Achieve your goals, you can achieve them, and even if you don't, you would have made more progress than if you set that little goal anyway. If you said, I want to start making, let's say, £500 a month, well, you set it to 5,000, because even if you don't get £5,000 a month, you'll probably get £2,500 a month. Let's say that, right? So half of like the goal you set, but that was much bigger. That was 5 times bigger than the £500 a month that you originally was going to set. So start setting bigger goals. And now there's going to be some weenie who's going, Alfie, wait a minute. Goals don't work. Rich people and poor people both set goals. So goals clearly don't work. I disagree. I think that rich people set goals and poor people have dreams. Poor people, when have you seen a poor person stick up on that wall? I want to make, like on a piece of paper, genuinely on a piece of paper, I want to make blah 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 per month. When do you see unsuccessful people going, when do you actually see them set a goal? I see them think and just have a dream of like, oh yeah, one day I'll win the lottery and then I'll be rich. Or one day on a New Year's resolution, then I'll go and work and then I'll get the promotion and then I'll do this. Then I'll go to the gym. Rich people have goals. You want to know why rich people and successful people, it's not just rich people, successful people in any area achieve every single goal that they wanted? It's because they set a goal, they have a deadline, they make progress and sacrifice so much that they achieve it. And so what you need to do is start setting goals, have a deadline, and make so much progress and sacrifice so much that you achieve them. You already know what I'm going to ask for, bro. It's the end of the video. Please subscribe and do all the algorithmic stuff. Safe.